Sylan, good morning.
Hey, good morning. What are you guys doing?
We are trying to see if we can get this radio working so we can send a signal or a broadcast or something.
Sadly, we don't have experience.
Let me take a look. Oh! I found the problem.
What is it?
I don't know how to fix a radio. Actually, I think I have a phone in my backpack. Somewhere... Yep!
Whoa, what is that smell?
When I left, I packed some drinks. I must have forgotten about them.
Forget that. Call someone or something. Did you never charge it?
I never had the time. Hey, do you guys want some food?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Something seems wrong. Are you okay?
Yeah, I am... I just... Have you guys stopped to think if there are other people after the lightning sword?
Like who? Oh.
On the ship. We got lucky. But what happens when we face a real threat?
I don't know.
Sam was supposed to teach me. He taught me some, but not all.
How about we focus on our current problem right now? I mean, if you look around, we are surrounded by nothing but ocean. But look at the sky, and the stars, do you see how beautiful it is?
Yeah. Sure.
I'm kind of hungry. Hey Sylan, do you have any food for breakfast?
The rest may not be good.
How do you know?
That...
Maybe we could catch some fish.
Actually, I'm
You're what?
kind of afraid of fish. Plus, I'm a vegetarian, so...
I don't think you have much of a choice.
But I do have a fishing pole in here.
We don't know how to fish.
The fish in our pond went extinct, so seafood was not much of an option.
Well, I'll teach you. First we take the...
Don't we need bait?
well...
Look.
Hey. Where's the captain? Pilot? Crew? Honestly, I don't care. I just wanna...
Hey, you're up finally!
Hey, who are you?
Oh, right, my name is Henry. I help out around here, and you?
My name's Sylan. Uh, where are my friends?
Oh, they're right here.
Hey!
I'll be back. I'm gonna go and let someone know that you guys are out. Don't move until I come back.
Well, we are finally out of the ocean.
Where are we?
Well, I could not find anyone, so you guys might be here a while.
Where are we anyway?
Right. Welcome to Copeland.
Copeland?
Yeah, good luck finding something to do here. This place has nothing really to do.
Hey, do you know anything about Stacrf, right?
Stacrf Labs? Right across the street, bro. Hey, wait, come back.
Look, sorry, but we have something to do, and we really have to go.
Well, at least take your backpack.
Oh, right, thanks.
You're welcome. Have a nice life.
Okay, well, we're here.
So, what is the first order of business?
We have to get inside that building, maybe find something.
Do you think it is true? Does this place have a connection to Herobrine?
I kind of hope not.
To be honest, this is the part where I don't know what we do next.
Let's find somewhere with not as many eyes.
Why?
We have to get in somehow.
Right.
Hey Sylan. I hope you don't mind, but do you think we can grab something to eat before we... You know.
Yeah, let's see if there's a restaurant around here somewhere.
What do we do after we get inside?
Yeah, I think we should take the time to plan this, plus we have to find a place to stay.
So what we do is...
Who has the baked potato?
I did.
And who had the fish?
Here.
Who has the chicken?
Here.
Wait,
Yeah.
where is everybody?
We had a storm the other night, so some folks went to the other side of town for a while.
Oh, okay.
Let me know if you guys need anything else, okay?
Sorry.
It's fine. Anyway, I noticed that a lot of people were in that common area, and not many people were near any of the buildings, so a lot of them were in the buildings. So maybe we go to the other side of the lab that's not very crowded, and we go from there.
What do we do after we get inside?
We find a computer or files or something that points to the lightning sword, and we go from there.
This is going to happen.
It has to.
Ready?
Let's go. We have to be quick.
Let's do this.
Okay, cover me. Wow.
Oh, we are in big trouble. How are we going to explain this?
One task at a time.
Watch your step.
Whoa! Thanks.
This is scary.
Yeah, can we hurry this up?
Where do you think the computers are?
What if there aren't any computers, and would they still even work?
This place seems pretty untouched.
Let's go this way.
Like I said, untouched.
Too untouched.
You guys okay?
Yeah,
Good. We really should have thought about the fact that this building was untouched for years.
Something is glowing.
What?
Who wants to open it?
I'll do it.
Oh,
Is that a tablet?
It looks like it.
Can I have it?
Sure.
What are these markings? You guys go ahead. I'll see if I can translate this or find a translator or something.
let's see if we can find anything else. Maybe we will find the exit too.
I can't see. Track? Track, wake up.
Whoa. Okay. Okay, Sylan, wake up.
I guess we didn't keep a good enough eye.
We aren't tied up. Let's take advantage of that and let's go.
Who was that? I don't know. Let's leave.
Are they awake?
I've heard of people like you.
What? No. Okay, this may be a bit confusing, but let me explain. How about some introductions? My name is Dr. Dre Tran.
Hi, my name is Bridget.
Dr. Tran? As in the dead one? As in the one whose grave I found?
Wow, you really have traveled far, Sylan. Sit down, we have a lot to talk about.
How do you know my name?
You guys never introduced yourselves.
Well, as you can tell, my name is Sylan.
Flo?
Track.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, settle down. Where do I begin? I guess it all started when I got a job at
Stacrf Labs. I read it in your journal.
my journal.
Yeah, the one you kept. I found it in your, grave.
I forgot all about this. Thanks, Sylan.
So how do you know us?
And why did you approach us in that, well, I don't know a word for that suit. Are you the police of this town or something?
We really do have a lot to explain.
Well, I will start off with her question. I don't know you guys well, but I know Sylan pretty well.
Why? How?
I will answer that. I just have something to tell you guys, and I need to tell you slowly.
Go ahead.
We are listening.
No more interruptions.
About 14 years ago, I applied for a job at Stacrf Labs. I loved science, specifically genetics. I thought it was a normal job, so I was excited, but I was wrong. But looking back, it wasn't the weirdest job I had. It was my second day and I was pulled into the office and I was told about a special program or trials called the Outcrossing trials. I was taken to a secret room that had an entire laboratory I did not know about. In this laboratory, I saw these kids in hospital gowns, each grouped into these special holding cells, and I was freaked out for obvious reasons, until I saw one of the kids do something that no kid should be able to do. I saw a kid shoot fire from his hands. It was astonishing, and I was then told all about what I was seeing.
Sorry to interrupt, but does the story lead us to the lightning sword?
It is in the possession of Herobrine.
What?
It is in the possession of Herobrine. He has had it for years. Now can I please finish my story? I will answer questions later.
Sorry.
I was told about the program and how we were raising a new army, something about a mistake in the past. This army was created by taking human DNA and crossing it with a skeleton or a creeper or a ghast. These babies had the abilities of the mobs of Minecraft. It was weird knowing that I was helping create people who were part Blaze or Iron Golem. I went to bed that night just shocked, but I got past it. Anyway, 4 years go by and I am pretty well adjusted. We are then told that we have the DNA of a certain someone, Herobrine. This was a special one because it hadn't been done the way it was supposed to. But we did it. Several weeks later, this baby had developed faster than any human baby, and it was very dangerous. It wouldn't take no for any answer. There were so many mortalities that I was then approached talking about we had to euthanize the child. I couldn't do it because despite what it had done, I had grown to love it. Before I could object, there was an alarm. The city was under attack and nothing was right about any of it. Everyone tried to run away, but I had to do something. So I took 3 of the kids, but I didn't have another plan. Then the nether portal opened up. So we went. We stayed in the nether for days, however I lost one of the children. I couldn't find him no matter how hard I tried, so I returned to the city. It was all nothing. I raised the 2 kids I had, but I had to make sure that Herobrine never came back. And he hasn't so far. I found a couple of colleagues who also survived the attack that I barely knew, and we faked our deaths by creating burial sites.
Again, why are you telling us this?
He found the child. After nearly a decade, he found the child and he sent his good friends to retrieve him.
Are you saying...
San and Jeff were never looking for the lightning sword, they were looking for the outcross of Herobrine. To bring him back.
There was no easy way of telling you.
There is no way. He looks nothing like him. He is nothing like him.
Are you sure?
I should know. I looked at those red and blue eyes for what felt like the most important part of my life.
Look, there's no way. You have to be lying or something.
I guess it makes sense now.
What?
We were trying to find the right way to tell you.
You two are Outcrosses too.
Yep.
I have to go.
Sylan, wait.
Someone keep an eye on him.
He will be fine.
So why did you call him back?
Hey. Look, we are sorry. We wanted to tell you. We really did. We just didn't know when, or how to tell you.
We thought, if or when we maybe faced Herobrine, it would have been the right time. It could have been today when Bridget got the jump on us.
It isn't that. It's just... It is... I spent my whole life wondering why I was alone. Why I felt like I wasn't doing something right. Why everything didn't feel right. But the funny thing is, my life started to make sense when it didn't. I think it makes sense now why Jeff wanted me to continue no matter what. Why he made me look him in the eyes and promise him, as he died, as if he was looking at a world he wanted to see, as someone in the world he didn't want it to be. They knew, and maybe I should have known.
What do you mean?
A while after we left, when we were heading to the town, I got struck by lightning and crushed by a tree. And the next morning, a scratch was on me when Sam and Jeff came and lifted the tree off of me.
You never had any incidents? Nothing else that was obvious?
It is actually a funny story on how we discovered ours, but that may be for another day when you are more settled.
So, we could have avoided most of the stuff on the ship. Like, Flo, why didn't you just, push back most of the water in the boiler room and maybe buy us some time?
Right now I can only conjure water and breathe under it. I can't control water yet, plus like we said we didn't know when the right time was.
Plus we really did have every opportunity, but we haven't had the best experience in trust, and when we were in the mansion we sort of trusted again. We had someone else to look to, and you gave us a new step in life and we are very thankful for that.
I don't know what my next step is. I took a path because the one I was taking was not working, and now I have a new one that I have no idea what comes next.
Let's be honest, we didn't see anything that came next anyway. Maybe this is just another step in the path.
If I take this path, will you guys make it with me?
Until the end.
Even after the end.
Let's do it then.
Toi tin rang su swat chung kua Herobrine ko ka nong de du va chung ta ko the bu dap nung sai lam kua to tien min.
Ban ko the dung nyung ban ko mon mao hiem sai.
Hey Sylan. I am glad you are alright.
I'm not, to be honest, but I've kind of learned to live with it.
Huh. He really is starting to accept it.
So why exactly am I back?
You are approaching that age where your powers may start to develop, and I figured that maybe I should get to you while everything was probably still in and under some control.
Okay. So, how or where do we start?
Well, here is the thing. You got here a lot earlier than I expected, so I haven't had the time to find your files and stuff, and I don't remember what your powers are. So for now I can really only teach you to fight. You can help too if you want, Bridget.
Great. Let's do this.
Right, we start this tomorrow, because I am tired.
Okay, tomorrow it is, but where are we supposed to sleep?
Night.
Sun's out, lungs drought.
What?
Come on. I let you sleep in.
The sun hasn't even come out yet. It's like 4 in the morning.
It's 3 actually.
Yeah, like I said, I let you sleep in.
Where are we training?
Come on, let's go.
Wow.
First order of business. Give me 100 push-ups.
Are you joking?
No, give me 100 total push-ups. Oh, and if you stop you all have to start over.
Isn't that a little extreme for our first day?
No, I mean Bridget was able to do 150 push-ups by the time she was 7.
What kind of outcross is Bridget anyway?
I am a skeleton outcross, so I have stuff like good aim, strong bones and muscles, yet inconsistent eyesight.
Stop stalling, all of you drop and give me 100 total push-ups. And go. Bridget, you are free to go until I call you back. We will try again.
Flo,
And go.
please don't make us start over.
I'm sorry. It's just,
You guys are still at it. Come on, Tran, you have to tell them.
Okay, fine. You guys can rest. Now I said do 100 push-ups in total, not 100 push-ups each. Anyway, the warm-up is over.
Warm up?
Sun's out, lungs drought. Oh, you are already awake.
Yeah, I was wondering. You said you would train us in combat and not on our body.
I am prepping you for your powers. Okay, you got me. Sylan got here a lot earlier than I thought you would, so I didn't find your file in time on my old computer, and in addition I did not know that you would bring other outcrosses, so I have had to find your files too.
why can't you just use someone else's for us?
While every outcross is different, there are so many variations that are possible, and I am not much of a trial and error guy, so I would rather have the information given to me. I am not for sure, however, plus the files were more organized back at the lab, but it would be much easier finding it here.
How long have you been looking?
Look, we have more important stuff to do. Let's go down to the dojo.
Hey, where is Bridget?
She went out to do her thing. Let's just get you guys ready. Can you save your questions later for tonight? Track.
Yes.
I said that on second thought I would let you guys do some research on your other half.
Oh. Thanks.
Track, I don't think you heard a word I said.
Yeah, I was just thinking about some things.
Okay then.
You're back.
Yeah.
I have a couple of quick questions. The tablet we had when we got here, where did you put it?
Why do you want to know?
I just do.
Let's just say that it was something that needed to stay where it was.
But,
Look. He just doesn't want us to. He can find what needs to be found, he just needs some time, and if you knew why Tran doesn't want you at the lab, then you would know why you should stay the hell away.
can you tell me why then? Have you guys noticed how weird Bridget and the doctor get when we mention the lab?
Yeah, actually, but I don't want to risk bringing out anything that they are hiding.
Hey, didn't they mention earlier that Tran had 3 kids? What do you think happened to the other one? Maybe something happened. I mean, they seem very motivated to keep us out of the lab.
But is it for our safety, or theirs?
I was actually thinking about going back.
Seriously?
I'm sorry, but when you have been waiting as long as I have to figure out. Oh right.
But I admit something has felt weird, and there is no way we can just ask why.
This is one of the reasons we have to go.
Well, I'm in.
You don't have to come, we just wanted to let you know.
I'll come.
Great, then it is a plan.
So what's the escape plan?
Flawed.
Are you sure? You know they wake up pretty early.
We just can't stay for more than 2 hours.
Well, let's not wait to be caught.
Okay, let's try this again.
Should we go back for the tablet?
I honestly don't think it is the tablet itself that they are hiding, but its representation.
Then let's find out what it represents.
Hey. So this is the place.
What?
This is the place where my nightmares were born.
What do you mean nightmares?
In the weeks leading to me meeting San and Jeff, I began having nightmares of Herobrine, but they were very vague, and when I left home, they became more violent, but then they kind of stopped after they died. It was as if before I woke up, I was being reminded or warned.
Do you feel comfortable with this, or do you want to come back at a better time?
No, I just wanted to mention it.
Cool, now let's see what this place is hiding.
These crates are empty, let's just keep looking.
What's wrong?
I think I opened a secret door.
No, that must have been me. You first track.
What? No.
You are the one who can teleport. You can just teleport out if it's dangerous.
Fine.
This must be it.
Do you guys have a candle or something?
Here's an electrical one. Ew.
Let's try not to make too much noise.
This is where we were created?
Maybe that invasion wasn't such a bad thing.
Another level of stairs? Let's hope something is here.
I'm starting to think that I don't want to know what answers lie here.
So this is where it all started.
Quick question, how are we supposed to get the information from here and back to the house?
You didn't bring the flash drive?
Where were we supposed to get a flash drive from?
Hey guys, I think I found one. Ugh.
Where did you?
I don't think I want to talk about it.
Okay then.
Hello, I am Charlie Winchester, and if you're watching this, then I made my mess even bigger. I don't even know where to start, because the beginning itself still needs an explanation. Several years ago, I looked away when I should have looked ahead. I wasn't there for someone when I should have been, and this is probably where the story began. The world used to be ugly, and we made it uglier, and when we made it uglier, we were punished for these actions, and we had no choice but to right or wrong. There was no other way or choice for what we were doing, and maybe this is where I should have began. The Outcrosses had to come back. The funny thing is, we were the ones to take them out, and now we're the ones to bring them back in. But who knows, maybe it made the world even better. If you are watching this, do not make the same mistake we made, or else you will end up in the exact same situation with the world upset, unbalanced, and dead.
I don't know what to say. What does this mean?
I think it means we are not just meant for fighting.
Just find our files, let's get out of here.
That was easier than we thought. Let's get out of here.
Are they still asleep?
Yeah.
Sun's out, lungs drought. I see you guys had an early start.
Yeah, we were just talking, but we are just about to go back to sleep.
Well, good news, you guys can go back to sleep. Training will be focused on Sylan today.
What? Why?
I found your file.
Really?
Yep. But lucky for you we are going to take it slow, because you have quite a lot.
Huh, well good luck buddy.
So, what are we practicing?
Your primary ability, electrokinesis. It may be the hardest one to learn, but it will be like a language, since once you learn this one the others should be easy.
Cool, so I can change the channels without touching the remote on the TV?
I think you are confusing electrokinesis with technopathy.
And technopathy is...
An ability you don't have.
So, how do I get started?
Lucky for you, this is the hardest part, but luckily I may be able to teach you. Our goal is to conceive an electrical discharge. Try it out.
Okay,
Hey, it's a good thing. If you could do it that easily, then you would have to wear gloves for the rest of your life.
Look, it's just weird. A month ago I was just,
I get it, but some part of you had to have known that you had a meaningful purpose.
A part of me did, I just wasn't exactly treated like it.
Well, let's make meaning out of your purpose. Try again, but this time try to relax. Mainly take the stress out of your arms.
Ow!
Wow.
That kind of hurt.
You'll get used to it. Trust me, you'll start to perceive pain differently as time goes on. How about a deal? If you can create another spark, then we will go upstairs and we can do something like a movie night.
Okay, I agree.
Just do what you did last time.
I can't.
That's another way to do it.
It still felt weird, and, should I be kind of worried about that? I mean, will I still be able to control it?
Don't get discouraged, it will all come to you. Next week you will probably struggle with something else. Sometimes you have to stand before you run, and before you rise you have to fall. But remember, it is our weaker moments that make us stronger. Well, as promised, let's go pick a movie to waste the rest of the day.
Okay.
Sylan. Sylan. Sylan.
Hey, it is not your fault.
It is my fault. I could have prevented it.
No, I had a part in it too.
Yeah, it's not your fault you suck at this game.
Good job, Sylan.
Come on. Sylan can control electricity, he must have cheated somehow.
Okay, Sylan and Track. Let's do some super strength training. Flo, you can stay up here and...
Eat my dust!
Sylan.
What? This is one of the first times I've won something.
Ow? What?
Oh, come to join the party, Flo. Well, I have to go help with dinner. Keep practicing, boys.
What's up?
Remember this?
Where was it?
Remember when we came back and you had your accident? We must have forgotten about it in all of the commotion.
We can finally learn what other powers we may have. It would be nice to have a challenge.
At least you guys are finally able to learn more about your abilities. I guess it would be nice for you guys to have a challenge, since you guys have been practicing with these abilities all of your life.
So how should we tell them? Tran has been looking for hours for months now.
We will tell them tonight, but we have to be smart about it.
And we have to be sensitive about it.
Mad, but I'm sure he'll be happy to see me. Of course he will. Wait, what does it say? For sale? No. Is this a surprise? Trust, this is no surprise. Why are you selling the lab? Oh my goodness, Trust, when I find out where you are, I am going to have serious words with you. Why on earth would you be... Oh, jeez.
What do you guys want to say?
Smell so...
What is this?
It contains our specific files and some videos. It has everything about us.
But the only way you guys could get that is...
if you went to the lab. When did you go?
The day of my accident.
We were curious, and...
Do you realize how irresponsible you were?
You guys still went. Do you realize what could have happened?
Well, actually we don't. Do you realize how long we have been in the dark? Practically all of our lives, and even after getting some light we are still getting pushed into the dark.
Okay, fine. Why don't you ask Tran himself?
Hey, look, we didn't mean to, upset you and Bridget. I tried to tell them we had to be sensitive about it, but I guess we never were good at the human part of us.
We just wanted to get better at our training. There is so much stuff we don't know and even more we want to know.
We were able to do it right. Far more dangerous stuff has crossed our path though. What worse could have happened there?
Track?
Sorry, it is just... we aren't used to having authority telling us what to do. We usually just have a vague idea of what to do.
Ready to listen. Why is this the one order you cared that we ignored?
3 years ago, Bridget and Ben went to the lab. I permitted them to go because I thought it could be a rite of passage of some sort, show them that they could rise above what they came from. I told Bridget to take care of Ben and Ben to take care of Bridget. So I am in the living room watching TV when Bridget comes home, trying not to sob, and she tells me that while at the laboratory they were attacked by something. Something I believe I created, something a part of Project Mongrel. Bridget proceeds to tell me that they tried to run, but they would have to lead it out, so instead they had to face it. In the process, Ben gave his life to kill the beast. I was angry. For the next few months I could barely look at her in the face, but I knew I was more responsible. Ever since then she has become more of a soldier than the girl I knew. She even made her suit out of the skin of the beast. To this day we don't even talk about it. She thinks I blame her when I really don't. I've tried really hard not to pass the blame on her. Sylan, do you remember when I told you that it is our weaker moments that make us stronger? Well, sometimes it can be our stronger moments that make us weaker.
So, did he tell you?
Yeah.
You wondered why when I went to get you. I was so mad and aggressive, and now you know why.
Based on the story, it doesn't seem like it was your fault, and it seems like your actions have been justified, and I have not been doing a good job at not making them justifiable.
I know that Endermen don't like being, let's just say, stood up to an eye. It's just hard having that one part of us that we can't control.
Well, I'm sorry.
I guess you didn't have anyone to look after you other than Flo.
And it seems like you have the same thing with Tran.
We have had each other, and at times where we were apart Ben brought us back. We try to make things familiar, but without Ben, I could barely put on that mask or this suit.
I don't want that to happen.
It sadly will.
How do I live with that knowledge? I always wondered why you had an aquarium.
One of the reasons I spend so much time down here is because I am honestly still afraid. It took me a while to forgive myself. To this day, every time I look through this glass, I still see the born soldier who couldn't do the one thing she was born to do. But when Tran and I look through this glass, we see the one thing that brings us together. The only thing that can bring us together.
We all were born for something, and somehow we end up living for something else. Sometimes we end up living for someone else, and either way we still end up living. So is that why we are here? Kids like us? Outcrosses? Ben was born a soldier along with the rest of us. He died in a way that we all may die. My question is, why are you united over the one thing that divided you?
I honestly don't know. Maybe it's the human in us, the same human that made a mistake a long time ago, the one that created us, the one where people looked away when they should have looked ahead. I'm sure you all still have a lot to learn, and so do I.
I'm glad we don't have to learn alone anymore.
Yeah, so do we.
Good morning. Are you ready for day 1? You can manipulate water. We know this 100%. Now let's make that 110%.
Okay.
Now raise it. It is simple, instead of taking stress out of your arms, put more stress on it. You can do this, just move the puddle.
I did it.
Very funny. You know what to do. You are named Flo for a reason. Wow, you got that faster than I thought. Congratulations, Flo. You just unlocked a new ability. Okay, just push. Wow, that was fast.
I've been practicing.
Okay, now bring it back.
What?
It should be simple, just pull instead of push.
Okay.
Okay, we are going to have to work on that.
Okay, let's see how we work together.
Guys, it is 1 in the morning, go back to sleep.
We never went to sleep.
Well, go to sleep now.
Okay.
I am proud of you guys. Now get some rest, we have a big day.
Good morning, what are we training for today?
Actually, I have something different in mind today.
What do you mean?
We are going on a field trip.
But we never go out. Isn't it for our safety?
Well, today is never. Let's go. Down here.
Something is wrong.
Maybe he is finally coming to terms. Let's try not to make this any harder for him.
Here it is.
Dr. Tran, why are we here?